before you guys started to play, about you wanted to add some power, and then you hit as many home runs in one weekend as you had all last year.
Yeah.
What went into that? How did you go about trying to get more power in your swing? Was it strength? Was it adjustments? What were you looking at?
I feel like I've always had the strengths, more just adjustments in my swing. Being more an athlete in the box. You really trusting my hands this year, and just really trusting what I've been making adjustments all fall. So just really doing that.
Is that how tough is it to make those adjustments, but you don't want to sacrifice average at the same time?
Yeah, no, definitely not. You never. But it's it's more just work. Just doing it. It took me a couple months in the fall. Just really sitting down, watching swings on YouTube, and just really breaking down little things that I see from this hitter, taking it from this hitter. Adding it on to my swing. And so that's what I did for the fall. It's already trying to translate in the spring.
All right, so you're at last year's total. Do you have a home run number you're looking at by the end of the year?
Just as many as it takes for us to win. Just whatever it takes to get us to the next step. Good AC tournament, regional, keeping us going. All the way to Omaha.
You'd take 2 every weekend. That'd be okay.
If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I'm gonna do what I have to do to get the team to the next level.
You're also, not that you've always haven't been a middle of the order hitter, but you're one of the guys this team's really going to count on to drive runs in this year. You really did that. I think you had 8 this weekend. But how important is that when you're talking about the team stuff? To it's not just like, oh, I got a solo home run in the 8th inning when we're losing. Like that, those hits came in big team moments.
Yeah, it's the runners in scoring position that really counts. It's the RBIs. It's the real stat that I try to shoot for. When it's second and third, nobody out or 1 out, or 2 outs even. Just making sure those runs get in. That's what really changes the momentum of the game, the whole game through.
You guys had a number of those circumstances in that first weekend where maybe you got behind, or you got to a place where you had 2 outs and you had to make a rally and you were able to. What do you feel like led to that ability to have that success right out of the gate?
Just really just trusting ourselves. We work on that pretty much every day when we're hitting. Hitting in with runners in scoring position, hitting with where you have to get the guy over and stuff like that. Situational hitting is what we call it. So we work on that every day. So it really showed. It really showed in this first weekend, and hopefully it's going to show all the way through the whole year.
Is there maybe a toughness or a fight that's required to not give in those situations?
Oh, definitely. That's when a pitcher's going to come with their best stuff. They're going to come right at you, right at the gate, and you have to be able to fight off their best pitches, fight off until you get that pitch that that mistake pitch, and that's when you do what you have to do with it.
What's it do for the team to have some success against some pretty good competition the first weekend?
What was it?
What's it do for the team to have some success against some pretty good competition?
It was really good. Yeah, it was definitely really good to see. We really thought we had a really special team this year. Really potent offense. And really good pitching and defense. To add with that. So it was really good to see that we were right. That we do have a really good team. We're gonna fight all year long. And it's gonna be a really good year for us.